All right, well, today we're going to fix a tire. I came out, have it torn a couple hours, and I noticed that we have a flat tire. So I've already located the hole, sprayed some nice goop right here. You can definitely see it bubbling up and whatnot. So hole's been located, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to plug it, and got to get this done so we can get ready for our tour. So back of each vehicle, we keep us a nice little tire kit. Got these off Amazon, AutoTown. Come with all kinds of stuff, caps and reamers and plugs and some lube and all kinds of stuff that you might need. So anyway, they're not real expensive, but this is the ones that we use and we carry in the back of our tow rigs. All right, so first things first. Get us a little bit of lube on here.
So what does that do to help it?
Well, you want to roughen it up, but it's easy. It makes it easier to push in through the hole as you're going in, because sometimes it can be pretty hard at first. And it also helped the patch go, or the plug go in. So I don't know. It looks like we might need a pretty decent hole. It looks like we might need two different plugs. So one thing that's nice about this one, it has this stop, which is kind of appears to be handy. What it does is it stops when you push this in. It tells you how far to go in with the plug before you pull it back out. If you go in too far, then the plug just falls on the inside of your tire. So get your plug and go ahead and pull it out. You want to put it through about halfway. All right, so I got this all nice and reamed out. You take this, you're gonna put it in the hole, you're gonna push it down until the plug bottoms out. Once it's bottomed out like that, you just go ahead and you pull it out fast. That leaves the plug in there. So this hole was kind of big. I don't know, we're gonna try 2 plugs in it. Hopefully that works for us. Sometimes it's tricky getting 2 plugs in.
It's a pretty big hole though.
Yeah, hopefully we don't push the other one in. Well, maybe we can't even get this one in. All right.
That looks good.
It was a little tight, but I think we got it.
Yeah, I pulled out fast.
Ready?
Wow.
Oh. Yeah, that is awesome. So you can just run that just like that. I'm pretty sure that's going to be enough to plug that hole. It'll slap around the pavement or the rock or whatever for a minute and then it'll wear down, but we like to just cut them. This kit comes with some other cool little things that normal kits don't have, or other kits I've had don't have, but it comes with this nice little razor blade, little pair of pliers. You just kind of grab it, and I just kind of like to cut it off somewhat down there close. Something like that. That ball will get pushed in maybe a little bit further, but then you don't have to hear it. So, all right, we'll go ahead and fire up the air compressor, and we'll blow this thing back up, and hopefully it'll hold some air. So the beast is equipped with its own onboard air compressor. Come over here and I'll show you how that works. I'm gonna grab the air hose, lay it out here close. All right, so the air compressor is located up here, the tank, stuff's right here, built into the engine. Put that in there like that.
Let it squirt on you.
It got oil. It gets a little oil and stuff, moisture builds up in there. And it happens. One of these onboard compressors. But luckily I carry some rags. All right. So the engine has to be running for this thing to work. Filling up the tank right now. This thing's handy, onboard air. We use onboard air not only for our own stuff. You know, we have side-by-sides and other Jeeps and stuff out there. My guides have called me from time to time and said, hey, we got a flat tire. And if we're close by, we just show up with the beast if it's out there. Show up, turn on the air compressor, we can blow up our own tires and whatnot. And you know, sometimes other tour companies or other people in general have flat tires. Really handy to have on board air like this. So it fills up the tank. It's not a huge tank, but it seems to be, you know, pretty big for a small, you know, pretty good for a small tire. And for something like this, these are 46-inch tires, so these are massive. It takes a few times to get enough pressure to get the air in it, but not bad. Better than the alternative. We'll get a little air in this, and we'll spray some more soapy water on it and make sure it's not bubbling or leaking. And
It's filling it up pretty quick.
it's filling it up, you know, decent for what it is. So if this is a small tire, you'd already be done. We don't run our tires with very much pressure anyway. So I usually run around 14, 15 pounds of pressure in these things. They're double bead lock, but this thing weighs 8,000 pounds, so probably, you know, 14 sounds like quite a bit for a beadlock vehicle, but when your rig's 8,000 pounds, not to mention I can get, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 pounds in this thing if it's full, depending on the size of the customers. So we can go ahead and spray this down. I don't see any bubbles. You?
I don't see any bubbles that are blowing up.
Well, that would be good. So with any luck, I'll just go ahead and kind of flatten itself out as we drive down, and it won't leak. So this probably needs one more squirt. People ask me all the time about these Mickey Thompson tires, and I'm surprised. So this is season number 2. Matter of fact, it's season number 2 in about 3 months. I put them on 2 years ago at the first of the season, and now it's June. So they've got 2 years plus a little, you know, a few more months. They're starting to get wore. Obviously they're down, but we're gonna run these things until they are all the way down. For one, as long as it's not wet and stuff, the more rubber you get on the rock out there, the better they grip. These things have wore really well with this big old vehicle, and these things grip really good. It's not the sidewall. They're pretty soft. These are not a sticky compound. These are not the sticky Mickey Thompsons, but Baja Pro XS, these things run great. We run them on our Jeep as well, so we've had great luck with these tires, and they look really cool. So we'll run these down until they're pretty much completely gone, and then we'll replace them. But I think we got that fixed today, so I'll give it the old air pressure check. Yep, looks about right, 15 pounds. I can get my gauge out, give it a shout, and see what it looks like. I don't know if these are a high pressure or low pressure. These are a high pressure gauge, it looks like, but we'll see what it says. About 11, so. About 13. Perfect. Okay. Well, we're all ready to go on tour now. Get this thing cleaned up and give it a once over. Kind of make sure everything looks good on it. No loose bolts. And that's how you put a plug in a big old tire. So thanks for watching our video. We're going to do quite a few things, just, you know, kind of the life of basically a tour guide, what we do, things that we encounter. I know we're going to be replacing some belts in our UTVs here coming up quickly, and I don't know, all kinds of things. Anyway, give us a like, subscribe to our channel. Hopefully you'll find something interesting. We got everything from hardcore rock crawlers all the way down to maybe some overlanding stuff coming up, and Arch National Park, or maybe even Canyonlands and a few things like that. So catch you later.